I got my ISO certification. Now what? How do I maintain compliance with the management system? This is a question we often receive from our certified clients. Often, the initial achievement of certification requires a great deal of effort and commitment from the team. You have the support of senior management, you go through the whole process, and finally you get certified. But what do you do next? In this video, we're going to talk about maintaining compliance with the management system your organization has chosen. Whether it's a quality, environmental, occupational safety, or information privacy system, the main question remains the same. How do you maintain certification and ensure ongoing compliance? When we think of management systems based on ISO standards, whether compliance, quality, or any other discipline, we can't get away from the concept of organizational culture. The structural basis of certification is strategy. If your organization has not yet understood that the ISO standard you have certified is strategic for your business, you will need to restart this conversation internally. It is essential that the company develops a strong organizational culture around the pillar that has been certified. After all, if the company has sought certification, it means that it is important to the business. This could involve quality in delivery, information security, environmental sustainability, or occupational health and safety. If the certification topic is strategic for your core business, it needs to be integrated into the day-to-day running of the company. And how does this happen in practice? Ongoing training to ensure that everyone understands the importance of certification. Support from senior management, demonstrating commitment and leadership in maintaining certification. Frequent monitoring to ensure that requirements are met effectively. Clear communication, ensuring that the organizational culture is aligned with the certification values. If your company is ISO 14001 certified environmental management, for example, environmental issues should always be on the agenda. It should be unacceptable for an employee to adopt practices that go against the company's values. So make sure everyone is on the same page. Having someone as a drumbeater within the organization, reinforcing the importance of the management system, is essential. This means that certification cannot just be a documentary requirement, but a practice incorporated into the company's routine. Maintaining compliance also requires continuous monitoring. All ISO standards are structured on the basis of the PDCA cycle: plan, do, check, and act. This means that your company needs to guarantee a PDCA schedule internally. In practice, this involves planning, defining the goals and objectives of the management system, execution, implementing actions to achieve these goals, checking, monitoring and evaluating the results obtained, corrective action, continuously adjust and improve processes. The ISO standard itself provides tools for this monitoring. Internal audits are mandatory and should take place at planned intervals. But how often should they be carried out? It doesn't have to be just once a year. If your company is still maturing in terms of its management system, it might be interesting to carry out internal audits every 6 months or 3 months. More sensitive areas can be audited more frequently. Once improvements have been consolidated, a full internal audit can be carried out annually. Use the requirements of the standard to your advantage. Item 9.1 of any ISO standard deals with monitoring and measurement, which includes key performance indicators, KPIs. Whether you use KPIs, OKRs, or any other method, the essential thing is to continuously monitor the results and act on them. Don't wait for the next audit to assess whether the management system is working. Monitor the indicators, identify critical points, and act preventively. Another essential factor in maintaining certification is continuous improvement. This means constantly reviewing the management system strategy. Some practices that can help: revisit the risk matrix regularly, revisit the SWOT analysis carried out at the start of certification, reevaluate the strengths and weaknesses identified at the start of the process, explore opportunities for improvement within the organization. Has your company explored all the opportunities that have been mapped out? Have you brought these insights to senior management for discussion? Revisiting these strategic analyses can provide new insights to strengthen your company's weak points and boost its competitive edge. Maintaining certification is an ongoing challenge, but it doesn't have to be a burden for the organization. Think about it. Achieving certification is like starting a relationship. In the beginning, there's a lot of effort to make it work, but the real challenge is to maintain that commitment over the long term. If your company has married certification, you need to keep investing in the relationship. This means maintain engagement and discipline, ensure that the issue remains a priority, monitor performance indicators, constantly evolve, incorporating improvements into the management system. If your company keeps up the pace and treats certification as a strategic investment, the results will come naturally. Do you have any questions or want to discuss further the continuity of certification? Leave a comment. We're always happy to continue the conversation. See you next time.